Okay, we're gonna go through some Spanish squat isometric holds. So isometrics have been shown in research to have an analgesic effect for tendon and connective tissues. So these are really effective for any type of injury or pain-related symptoms specific to the tendons and connective tissue in the knee. So something like a patellar tendinopathy or a patellofemoral pain syndrome. I've been working with a lot of Olympic lifters here at the gym who tend to overload the quads, a lot of forward knee travel with a high bar back squat position. So a lot of times the front of the knee, right under the kneecap, can get inflamed. So the Spanish squat isometrics are extremely effective for knocking down some pain and also restructuring the tendon over time through loading. So we're gonna get a relatively heavy band, like I got here. We're gonna wrap it around a rack, and we're gonna step our legs through the band on each side. Now, you might only have one knee that's painful, but it's okay to do this bilaterally at first because the other side may not be able to, well, the painful side may not be able to take the full load yet. So I like to get my heels elevated to bias more quad and upright torso position. The goal of this is we really want an upright torso. So this band is gonna pull the knees forward and counteract us a bit so we're not hinging. So we're gonna sit back into the squat. It's kind of like a wall squat. And we're just gonna hold. We wanna be a little bit above 90 degrees because if we just sink down here, we lose complete tension in the quad. So we're gonna hold, back up a little more. The goal is to work up to around 45 seconds to a minute. It's gonna burn a lot. I'm already burning. It's okay if there's a little bit of pain in the front of the knee. It should dissipate significantly set to set or along the duration of the set. And once we hit around failure, we're gonna drop down. Once 45 seconds is starting to get easy, we could take a light dumbbell or kettlebell and chuck it in the front rack. Hold this position. I'd recommend doing these daily and more frequent to start at lower intensities, especially if the knee is really flared up. And over time, you can drop the frequency and increase the intensity. So maybe you're doing these 2 to 3 times a week at much higher intensities, meaning you're going to around failure and working for higher sets, around 5 sets. So maybe at the start, you're doing 2 sets twice a day, around 30-second holds, not going to failure, but you're getting that pain relief or analgesic effect. And then over time, once the tendons or the front of the knee starts to be a little less painful, you can start to load it up heavier, use a heavy weight, and go to failure and really get that tendon restructuring effect. So give these a try. Let me know if they work for you. If not, feel free to reach out for a more in-depth assessment and we can get all your knee troubles figured out.